Points need to be signed either in the ring or by a show official. There are fabulous trophies and sashes to be won. High achiever rosettes are also awarded. All horses gaining 140 points or more. There is a cash prize of £25 to each section. Champion, kindly awarded by Brenda Marsh. Thank you for joining us today for this year's presentation. In the ring are our sponsors: Louise Shepherd-Smith of Alter Ego, Mike Knott of AE Knott Limited, and Miss Brenda Marsh here, waving a hand furiously on a Johnny 5 there, is zooming. I'll not say zooming, I'll say ooming up the side of the ring. Thank you very, very much, Brenda, for your kind donation. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, lining up, and in the ring is your purebred section, kindly sponsored by Mike Knott of AE Knott and Sons Limited. Double whammy for Jeanette Mackenzie. Well done. Purebred gold champion goes to Moora SS, owned by Jeanette Mackenzie. Moora is a 3-year-old straight Egyptian filly. She was bred in Denmark by Helle and Arne Nielsen of the Van Mosen stud. She is by gold champion. She does not want a sash on. Is it not velcroed? Will it not velcro open and go over her shoulders? Moora is a 3-year-old straight Egyptian filly. She was bred in Denmark by Helle and Arne Nielsen of Sven Mosen stud. She is by gold champion Amir SS by FA Medunita, out of gold champion Mesa SS. Mesa is the only horse in Scandinavia by Ansata Sophia. Several studs wanted to buy Moora, but Helle contacted Jeanette and asked her to have Moora, and so she arrived in October 2015. She started her showing career in June 2016. Since then, she has won, been placed and competed in championships covering young stock filly, home produced, RAS sport horse, members amateur, classic head and Egyptian classes. Together with her brother Damir KS, they represented their sire Amir SS in a family group class at the AHS regional show and duly won it. Your silver champion, Damir KS, owned again by Jeanette Mackenzie. Damir is 4 this year. He is by Amir SS, out of the champion mare Dura SS, by Al Akib Al Zamet, out of Darshi, who is by Ibn Safira. Dura arrived in England from Denmark in 2013, carrying Damir, who was born in the July. You have to go back 4 generations in Damir's pedigree before a bay or chestnut is found, plus his full brother, Dinar SS, is also grey. So Jeanette has convinced Damir would be grade 2. However, he decided to be different and be bay. He has shown his versatility in the show ring, having won, been placed and in numerous championships in young stock gelding, sport horse, amateur, owner breeder, RAS, Egyptian and classic head classes. Together with his sister Moora SS, they successfully represented their sire Amir SS in a family group class, as already mentioned, with Moora. So, wearing a bronze champion sash is Vernio, owned by Amanda Halliwell. Vernio BK, sire Vassal, Dam SF Mini Pearl. 2 years ago, an advert caught our eye. 2 years ago, an advert caught Amanda's eye for a 3-year-old gelding for sale. Needless to say, they took the wagon and drove to Wales to see him. He was tall, gangly, very friendly and a bit goofy. She was smitten, and so he came home with them and settled in straight away. They took him to a few shows later that year in hand. He was second at his first show. 6 out of 27 beautiful Arabians at the Northwest Championships, and reserved Supreme Champion at the Festival of Champions. She couldn't be more proud of him. He is now backed and starting his ridden career. He's doing his first novice ridden here at the Nationals, as well as the amateur classes. She is very proud of her boy becoming bronze champion. In 4th place is Cyrus Contender, owned by Lisa Smith, who is unfortunately not here. It's a purebred section of the stallion, Cyrus Contender MWA, owned by Lisa Smith from Yorkshire and bred by Sally and Terry. His 3rd year running that Connor, his stable name, has been placed in this scheme. He is only entire son of Magnum Charles HVP in the UK. Lisa and Cyrus Contender. Sadly, Lisa can't be here to collect their awards today as her husband is battling cancer. Our thoughts are with you, Lisa. They have attended many local and regional shows over the last year in the north of England, and last summer they were invited to an agricultural show where they were part of a display of many different breeds of horses, and they showcased the Arabian with him wearing full costume. This year they have started contesting ridden classes, and they can be regularly seen building up his fitness, galloping along the beaches of Whitby. Cyrus Contender loves an audience, so hopefully we will get to see him here next year. In 5th place is Dura SS, owned by Jeanette Mackenzie. Having lost her lovely Anglo-Arab mare, Montclair Summergraves, Jeanette decided on a purebred Arabian. She has offered lots of nice horses, but as soon as she saw Dura, she knew that this was the mare she wanted. She was bred by Hel and Arne Nielsen of the Sven Mosen stud in Denmark. She is by El Akib Al Zamet, by Ashal Al Rayyan, out of Dashi, by Ibn Safira. She arrived in England in the spring of 2013, carrying Damir KS. She is champion, winning and being well placed in the continent at the Danish Arabian Nationals, the Emerald Trophy and the Tulip Cup, to name but a few, plus the British Nationals and regional AH shows. She is also AHS Premium Mare. And in 6th place is Arja Forever Lace, owned by Michael and Jamie Knott. They purchased Arja Forever Lace, who is now 12 as a 2-year-old. She had never been shown. She has beautiful bloodlines, Archaeocles by FS Bengali. Jamie trained her herself and decided to show her herself in hand at local shows where she did very well, and then she decided she would have a go at the Arab shows, where she has always been consistent with her placings. She then bred a foal from her to her stallion, and after the foal was weaned, she decided to start breaking and schooling her. This mare has taught Jamie so much and is a horse of a lifetime. They are both thrilled to announce that they have qualified for Hoys. Okay, and moving along, the second section is the high percentage section, sponsored by Sue Rushton. So the gold champion Ravel's Picasso, owned by Erica Wynne, has had an amazing season with many class wins and championships. By an Arab stallion, Cass Ravel, out of Limehurst French Connection, a sport horse mare descendant of Lostock Huntsman. Erica Wynne is the current owner, handler and rider, bought Ravel's Picasso as a very furry and green youngster. Ravel's Picasso started his career doing a pleasure ride and novice endurance season, then started dressage, winning the Surrey BHS dressage training bursary. Over the past few years, he has continued his dressage and competed more frequently at in-hand and ridden showing, winning at county, regional and national level. He has qualified for the in-hand and ridden championships each year, winning reserve national in-hand chaps and at the Royal Welsh 2016 and 2017. He has had many first places and championship wins, accumulating in numerous performance awards within several groups and societies. Silver champion is BH Zita, owned by Sandra Helliwell. Zita started her showing career as a 6-year-old. She gained many wins and championships. On her first outing under saddle last year, she won her class and reserve Supreme World Breech Champion. One of our most proudest moments was at the Nationals last year, becoming National High Percentage Champion with her father by her side in reserve. A moment they will treasure forever. They sadly lost Zita on May the 3rd this year due to an accident while out in the paddock. They were totally devastated. This award is very special as it is Zita's last gift to us. Her father, Chance, is proud to accept this award for his daughter and will take her for one last trot around the arena. Sandra's family would like to say thank you for the support and kind messages we have had for Zita. It means a lot. The bronze champion is Tahiki Colour by Design, owned by Jackie McEwen. Taraki Colour by Design, aka Ruby, is a Beta Vino Cobiano Pintabian mare. She carries 99.8% Arabian blood out of a Pintabian mare and sired by Master Design. We're going to move swiftly on. We're just going to do the part-bred winners. Gold champion is Chapelfield Ladies Man, owned by Shirley and Emma Didlick. Silver champion is Barnwell Drago, owned by Paula Shenton. And bronze champion is Hardwake View Cashman, owned by Emma Didlick. As these horses trot round, because we don't want them all to get wet, I will continue to read some of the names. So when Paula's ready to let them all have a trot round, off you go, ladies and gents. Chapelfield Ladies Man, or Darcy as he's known, has had a very good career in hand to date. He is 3 times British National Champion and has been Gold Champion in the UK in hand awards 3 times. 4 was today, and was also Supreme British National in hand PBA Champion in 2016. Some of his results: won and champion at Royal Cheshire Show 2016, won and champion at Royal Bath and West 2016, won and champion at Derbyshire Festival 2016, won and champion at Royal Norfolk 2017. On his ridden debut this year, he qualified for the Cherif Championships, and we are now concentrating on ridden. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, but in future, can you just do a paragraph and not an essay? It would be lovely to read everybody's out, and I do apologise for those that I haven't. Congratulations to everybody, and thank you for taking part in this point scheme, and thank you for standing in the rain, which he does not want to by the looks of it.